Finally! I know!
We talked about a giveaway
6 months back. 6 months we stopped uploading. Today's the day, you guys.
We are giving away this book. This is a Penguin cloth hardbound edition of Anna Karenina by Liu Tolstoy. But like overwhelming response. Like, I'm not even kidding, I'm not even exaggerating. People who texted me, people who texted the bookmark. I was like you people really need this book, but I only have one book and I'm very sorry about that. So should we declare the winner first, or should we do it like at the end of the video?
End of the video, because you have to watch the entire video.
That's what we want. What we're doing today, apart from the giveaway, is telling you 7 books which are like very easy to read. Like not just easy, but they can be finished in a single sitting.
Yeah, short reads. 7 short reads.
7 short reads. You can just, you know, sure. Yeah,
see?
Sure. More,
it's that easy.
You know, the effort it puts in this video.
Into the bookmark.
These are the books which you can finish in a single sitting. Easy reads, short reads. Shall we begin the list?
Yes,
okay,
please.
so apart from being a short read, this is actually one of the favorite books. One of my favorite books and one of the greatest books ever written. Like, I'm not kidding. This book is the most beautiful book and it will make you such a better person and you will enjoy every bit of it. Which book am I talking about here?
The Little Prince.
Yeah, because you saw it in my hand. The Little Prince! Like, this is one of the books when you read, you want everyone to read. Right? Like, when I read it, I was like, everyone in this world should read this book. Like, this should be a law. It's primarily a children's book, but it is those children's books which should be read by adults. You know? You haven't read it, right? That's why you're not a better person.
I don't give a fuck.
This is a beautiful book. I actually finished this book in 1.5 hours. I think I started reading this book at 8 o'clock and I was done by 10 PM because I had half an hour dinner break. So, and I just felt so good after it. I was like, the world was pretty. Right?
What's the next book?
Okay. Yeah. The Little Prince by Anton de Saint-Exupéry. Yeah. Fine. Okay, number 2.
Waiting for Godot.
This is really not your book. Again, one of my favorite books ever. This book I recommend it. I recommend to everyone.
Yeah.
No, Coolest is really an underwhelming response here. What are you doing?
You should read this book.
I recommend this book for everyone.
Everyone should read. Even if you're a non-reader, why are you watching our video? That's
no. They're watching it for you. You are a non-reader. You are in this video.
Yeah, true. Even if your friend is a non-reader, you can suggest this book.
Waiting for Godot is actually a play. It's not.
It's a play. It's by Samuel Beckett.
In 2 acts, and it will give you a better insight.
Tragic comedy.
It will make you smarter. Yeah.
That was a too much.
Less than 100 pages.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it's like 91
even
pages.
if it's 90, it's like 40 pages.
Half like that.
Yeah,
40 pages. Sure.
So fucking. It did not make me smarter.
Certainly. The next one is now on. This is a serious book. This is not like Little Prince. Or Waiting for Godot is also very serious, but it can be taken either way. Animal Farm by George Orwell, 1984, and he also wrote 1984. It's actually a little disturbing book. I'm not sure if
it's about the animals on the farm.
Yeah, it's about it's slap on the face to communism. If you're a communist, don't read this book. But there's nothing you can do about it. George Orwell is dead. It's the one and only G. Best part is that this book really should be read in a single sitting because otherwise you'll just lose the gist of it. It will scare you in the end. Yeah, one of the greatest political satires ever written.
The next is Albert Camus, The Outsider by Albert Camus.
The Outsider is also called The Stranger in many translations.
Yeah.
So do not get confused. I
was too. Yeah, it's a good book.
It's actually a disturbing book. Existentialism.
It's a good book. I had it in my syllabus. I passed with flying colors.
It's a small book. It's like 110 pages. It's like it really keeps you going. It's divided into 3 parts.
It makes you think a little.
And the protagonist, like you get really involved with the protagonist. Like
I wasn't.
Yeah, you can.
I didn't give a shit.
You're not even involved with.
Just like he did.
Yeah, it's not about he didn't give a shit. He just had existential questions, right? You will love the protagonist. Like he will haunt you forever. No. I don't know. This is like a video of my favorite books. I read this very recently. This is Rainer Maria Rilke's Letters to a Young Poet. Okay, a piece of
letters form is always easier to read.
Letters are always. Yeah. But this is not just some regular letters. It's actually one of the greatest pieces of literature there is, and the best part is the translation is beautiful. So the book is originally in Germany, Germany.
Ooh, that must be very easy to read.
This is
like 10 pages.
No, this is not 10 pages.
The way it is written.
But it's beautiful. Like all the letters, there are 10 letters in total. Right, Rainer Maria Rilke, he wrote these, so he was a poet himself, he was only 29 and he wrote these letters to another younger poet. So, for example, imagine you writing to somebody who's 16.
Yeah.
Right, so about life and about everything. And so you're not very old yourself, but then somebody younger is asking for your advice. So it's really beautiful that and the way he talks about solitude and sadness and love. I mean, this is one book I know I will read 1,000 times more. Like I'm very sure, and I read it in like 1.5 hours, and you will feel like every single letter is written for you. That's how it is. Letters to a Young Poet by Rilke.
Next, if you have a romantic person in you.
I have that.
Yeah, I don't.
Filled with it.
That is why I'm single.
Yeah, that's why am I single.
Oh yeah.
I'm romantic as fuck.
Yeah. Edith Siegel, Love Story by Edith Siegel is one hell of a book.
It's a short copy.
I don't know, I lost it.
Is it like a love story cliche kind of?
No, it is kind of a cliche, but it's direct. So that's a good cliche. It doesn't beat around the bush.
Yeah, okay.
So that's
alright. Cool. The last book is Drum. The Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This comes with the beautiful illustrations. By the way, The Little Prince also comes with beautiful illustrations. Beautiful illustrations. This is
graphic.
Yeah, this is like a graphic novel, and it's like really funny and humorous and satirical. I mean, they say it's one of the greatest books I've read. A friend suggested it. I was at the World Book Fair, and I was with this friend. He was
what friend?
Get yourself a friend like a mole. My friend was like, oh, you should read this one, this is like a really great book. So I just picked it up. Like, this is The Getaway, this is like number 12. So I think it's a series. I don't know. So yeah, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the last book. Going back to our
Finally.
Okay, so let's just announce the winner. Is Shalini Singh! Get the hardbound cloth-bound cover of Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. So Shalini, she texted me on Facebook, and her 3 books were The Fine Balance by Rohinton Mistry, The Zoya Factor by Anuja, and Lacha. I mean, I really loved how Shalini, she explained every book and why she liked them, and she seemed very enthusiastic, and I'm really sorry, like I loved all the answers. I remember, one of my favorite was Abhishek Mishra's. He talked about Metamorphosis, Stranger Fountainhead. Like these 3 are actually one of my favorite books, like 3 of my favorite books.
And one of you guys told my favorite books, which is really nice of you.
You're actually supposed to tell yours.
Yeah.
So Abhishek Mishra, I'm very sorry, but I love your books. Then there was Tejas Suri.
Thanks to everyone who participated.
Yeah.
We'll do that again.
Kumarjeet.
And we'll do that with more books. So
I'm saying the name here. Okay, Kumarjeet, Shalini Singh. Yeah, I've already said Shalini Singh. Then Elisa Matthews. Thank you,
Shalini, can you Gmail us your address so that we can send you the book?
Yeah, we will send you the book. Then Tanya, then Abhishek Mishra. I loved all 3 of your books. Like I really did. This is one of my Kafka. Like you're just like, dude, you're smart.
Every one of you.
Bharatji, yeah, I mean, thank you so much for participating. Shalini Singh, you get this book. I will text you. And yeah, I will text you as soon as the video is uploaded. I mean, as soon as you see this and you text me, then I will text you back.
And yeah,
you get the book.
You get the book.
Yeah.
Take it.
Alright.
If you don't take it in 5 seconds,
okay, you will get the book. Yeah. This is a very beautiful book, Shalini. You're gonna love it. That's it for today. Yeah. Don't forget to read.
Like this video. Subscribe to our channel. We can't ask many things out of you. This channel is not that great.
Come on, you love us.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
तू नहीं ना
नहीं आज ही नहीं पता कितने दिनों बाद
stop lying. I'm so close to you.
कसम आज
Shut up.
नहीं हूँ मैं.
And then you guys wonder why we stopped shooting.
नहीं यार.
शैम्पू को किया था.
आज किया मैंने. तेरी कसम आज शैम्पू किया और आज मैं रोज नहाई हूँ और आज ही मैं नहीं नहाऊंगी. मैं नहीं नहाऊंगी.
एक बार नहाओ. That does not matter. Okay.
जब एग्जाम लगना ही है तो ऐसे ही लगे.
This is Okay.
Samiksha